So this is example of what you need to do. You need to have a rough sketch of what you're doing as a sport bettor, as a sport betting professional. Okay, every single week, day in day out, you make a calculation of what you please. You know what your investment per day, your investment per week, and what is the profit you made in a single week. Okay, so you need to have a record of what you are doing, so you know if you are making actually making profit or you're making loss. Before you increase that wagered amount, maybe from £10 to £50, you need to have studied yourself. You need to have built your confidence and your emotional stability in that on that £10 for a period of time before you increase it. Okay, welcome to my channel. This is Bet Analyzer. If you're just joining us, we are a betting analysis platform that helps you grow your earnings, that help you analyze your bet, teach you the best strategies to use in winning bet every single day. Okay, so if you're just joining us, ensure you subscribe to this channel, watch this video to the end, because right today we're going to explain to you, especially for beginners, what are the ways by which you could make your bet count for you. What is betting? What is sport betting? And the basic terms we're going to use in sport betting, how to maximize the profit. And we're going to look at what yield and return on investment is, because as I always say, that sport betting is a business if you treat it like a business, but it could ruin you if you don't treat it as a business. You take it just anyhow, you don't focus on it, if you don't put in the focus, uh, if you breeze in, breeze out in sport betting, you will lose a lot of money. Okay, you're gonna lose a lot of money. So you need to plan for it, plan your finances, plan your funds, your staking power to ensure that you see through to the end and make sure you make money every single week, week in, week out, month in, month out. Okay. So when we talk about yield, yield is a measure of the probability or the profitability of your betting strategy. It is usually expressed as a percentage and is calculated by dividing the total profit by the total amount wagered. Okay, for example, if you've placed bets totaling $1,000, when I mean totaling, that means it may be in a period of maybe a week period, maybe 2 days, 3 days, maybe even a single day, you could place several bets. Adding them all together, you've placed a total of $1,000. Okay, and made a profit of $200, your yield would be 20%. That is talking about 200 profits out of 1,000 total wagered. Okay, by 100, you're gonna give it 20%. So yield helps you assess the efficiency and sources of your betting strategy over a specific period. It allows you to compare your results to the average market yield or other bettors to gauge your performance. Okay, so those bets you place maybe with several bookies, several bookmakers. Okay, so you put them all together and know, okay, this is what my wagered amount yielded uh, with this series or this kind of bet I placed. Maybe I placed match results 1-2. Maybe a team A to win at this place here. I placed a team B to win at this other part here. So this is exactly what it yielded. Okay, so you say this is your yield. The yield is 20%. Okay, so you could also have the return on investment. Okay, just like in business, you invested a part of amount of money, and expecting that you make profit, you may actually make losses. Okay, so you look at what is my return on investment over a specific period of time. Let me use an example here. Let me use there's let me use start24.com. Okay, I'm going to use this as an example because I'm going to do a video on this particular app also later on. Okay, let me use these. Uh, okay, let me use this. Okay, if you look at this, uh, this is in a 79 week period. Okay, and from this, it says that we will flat bet on each bet the same amount of money on each. Our stake is £10 per game. Okay, so here the stake is £10 per game. That means in a week in a week is that's from Monday to I think it's from Monday to Sunday. Okay, so in a week that's $70 pleased. Okay, and uh, possibly okay. That's so they made a profit of $4.7. Well, £4.7. Okay, I'm used with dollars. Okay, so £4.7. That means uh, 4.7 was the added amount to the 70 pounds. That is £70. There is the money that was invested for that time period. Okay, and we have a 4.7 yield, which you convert it to percentage of 4.7 over 70 times 100. You're going to get the percentage of your yield there. Okay, so but looking at it for a period of time, that's from week one to so we got it as to week 79. So that the total profit there is £938.53. Okay, now they're 38.53 pounds. I think they're in the week 80 right now, and I don't think they're in profit. They're not in profit. Both the day one and day two, they've lost. Okay, so but at the end of the week, they're going to make the submission to know if they actually profited for that week. So this is example of what you need to do. You need to have a rough sketch of what you're doing as a sport bettor, as a sport betting professional. Okay, every single week, day in day out, you make a calculation of what you please, what your investment per day, your investment per week, and what is the profit you made in a single week. Okay, so you need to have a record of what you are doing, so you know if you are actually making profit or you're making loss. Okay, so how do you maximize your profit? Remember, while several strategies can help minimize risk, I've taught several strategies. I've taught several strategies over the couple of weeks. Last year was massive. Within 90 days, uh, now to become a best sport betting professional, the sport betting mastery. Okay, and many persons have been reporting, thanking me for exposing them to betting strategies that have helped them up their games, up their winning potentials. Okay, so you could go to all these videos and watch them, and rewatch and apply these strategies. You're gonna testify to what the changes you're going to see. Okay, so aside the fact that I said you need to make records of what you're going to be doing, your investment to your profit or losses, you need to have a record of that so that you treat it as a business, so it's going to pay you like a business. So one thing you need to know is that you should never gamble with money you cannot afford to lose. So there are several approaches you can take to potentially increase your chances of making safer bets. Okay, I've many more I've said in previous videos. Okay, the first one is research and analysis. You need to give thorough research thorough research the teams, their recent form, their head-to-head records, player injuries, and other relevant factors before placing a bet. This can provide you with valuable insights and help you to make more informed decisions. Thanks to Bet Analyzer. Okay, from Bet Analyzer will help you to collect all this data, calculate all this, help you to win. That is for most of our subscribers. If you are a subscriber on this channel, congratulations to you. And even on our Telegram, if you have not joined our Telegram channel, ensure you join to our Telegram channel at Bets Analyzer. That's at BETSANALYZAR. Okay, BETSANALYZAR. That is on Telegram. You can join our platform. We are winning consistently. Okay, and if you want to become part of my inner circle, you just need to pay some few bucks, possibly about $20 or thereabout. Okay, so you just message me. You can message me directly on my Telegram handle. That's at BETANALYZAR. Okay, that's at BETANALYZAR. If you want to join my inner circle, that's gonna be a paid one.
but for free. I offer free services on both our channel here and also on the Telegram channel, which I've mentioned the handle already. Okay, so uh, this high percentage of probability of you making the right choices, learning from me, learning directly from me, being in my inner circle, where I will teach you, I'm going to mentor you along, and ensure that you grow rightly, making a lot of money in sport betting. Okay, so you need to make research and analysis. Very important, important, very important. As I reiterated on that. Also, bankroll management. You know, to set a budget uh, for your betting activities and stick to it. Okay, so if you are placing £10, just as the example I just made on start24.com, okay, you you make you make you make a budget. You set a budget, maybe like £10, maybe £20, maybe £100. Maybe, for example, maybe I stake in naira. Maybe I'm in Nigeria. Okay, maybe I'm a Kenyan. I stay in their currency. Maybe I'm in South Africa. I stay in rands or the thereabout. You need to know the exact amount of money that you you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so you stick to that. Okay, you stick to that. So you set a budget for your betting activity and stick to it. Avoid chasing losses. This is very important. Avoid chasing losses. I've seen several persons that come to me showing me how they place their betting. They chase losses maybe because you won today, so you want to make do with that same trend or that trajectory to win back all the money you've lost in sport betting. So you place in all the money, or maybe you times two. Those is a betting strategy, but that's very poor. You need to follow a particular, that maybe you've been winning on £10 investment per game, or bankroll per game. Okay, so you just follow that till the end, maybe for a particular period of time, maybe for 5 days, 6 days, or 10 matches at a go. Okay, before you increase that wagered amount, maybe from £10 to £50, you need to have studied yourself. You need to have built your confidence and your emotional stability in that on that £10 for a period of time before you increase it. Okay, very important. So you avoid chasing losses by betting more than you can afford. To divide your bankroll into smaller units and only wager a certain percentage on each bet, typically around 1 to 5% of your total bankroll. Let's say you have a uh, a, £100 or $100. Okay, so about, let's say, maximum 5% of $100. That's five. That's $5. Okay, so if it is 1,000 pounds, that is your bankroll. That means you're gonna be placing 50 pounds per game. Okay, that means you have about 20 games to be able to exhaust that £1,000. Okay, so that is how it is. You need to be uh, very concerned about bankroll management. You need to manage your betting finances. Okay, so the last on the list here is the single bet and small games. Okay, so very important that you concentrate on single bet instead of placing large accumulators. Okay, you see some persons accumulating up to 50 games, 40 games. It is very possible. Yes, I've won several games that I mean, placing about 30, 40 games at a stretch, and I won everything. Okay, that you leave that to people who are expert in that. Okay, so but the larger the number of games you collate or you accumulate, the higher the race chances of you winning the game. Okay, so it's better you placing. For example, now there was a particular game. I think that odd was about 8,000, over 8,000 odds, and I placed there just about, I think, 30 games or thereabout. 30 games or thereabout for 8,000 odds. At the 25th game, that was the 25th game. I think I just needed a single goal, and that team did not score that goal. It was quite painful. So what about if I had played just 5 games out of it? I know 5 games should have won. If I've played 10 games out of it, 10 games should have won. If I've played 15, possibly it would have won. So the lower the number of games you played, the higher the chances of your winning. Okay. So instead of placing large accumulators with numerous selections, just consider focusing on single bets or small accumulators. Okay, small games. Okay, with 2 to 3 selections. Okay, just 2 to 3 selections, maximum 5. I do tell people. So I think very soon, in a couple of days, we're going to start uh, our series. This series is very important. We call it the USB challenge. The USB challenge. Okay, the USB challenge. USB simply means the ultimate sport betting, the ultimate sport betting challenge. Okay, so we're going to be placing 2 to 5 plus odds every single day. We'll analyze the games here together and we'll place the games. Okay, so that we will count our winnings. So the more matches you put you include in your accumulator, the higher the risk of losing the bet. So you need to join us in this USB challenge. Okay, you need to join us so that you could be able to win your games every single day. Okay, so ensure you join us. Ensure you join us. It's going to start in a couple of few days. Okay, so and that will be all about that for today. I believe that you have been able to get one or two things. If you need more help, just send me a message. You need to understand that nothing is certain. There's no 100% sure bet. There's no 100% sure bet. It's just a lie. Anybody that tell you that this is 100% sure, it's a lie. Okay, it's a big lie. Okay, possibly you can have 99%, you can have 98% because everything is based on probability. Okay, so 100% security cannot be guaranteed for any match. Okay, anything can happen. No matter how it is well analyzed, anything can surely happen. So remember, the profit is made over a period of time. I just gave you example on start24.com. Okay, not in one day. So invest, don't gamble. Invest, don't gamble. Plan and play responsibly. Okay, and I assure you that you will grow to becoming a sport betting professional. Okay, so that's, I will call it a day here. Ensure you like this video, ensure you share this video to your friends, ensure you stick responsibly, you subscribe to this channel. See you. It's come off, okay. It goes in the net. Game of future.